I'm a divine being. I am prosperous. I am content. I am happy. I am that bitch. Okay?
My mind safe to take a step out, get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind.
Hello, my name is Makaira, and today I present to you Let's Vibe, Talk, and Chill. The first topic I would love to discuss is self-love. I know you hear it everywhere, like, oh my gosh, you gotta love yourself before anybody loves you. Self-love this, self-love that. And that's true. You have to love yourself first before you even become prosperous, because if you're not happy with yourself, but you have all this money in the world, you're just gonna have all the money in the world with the sad soul, so you won't actually be happy. You will just have a lot of money. Money can't buy you happiness. That's what people say, but that's not true. Money can buy you happiness if you're happy with yourself. If you're happy with yourself first, money can buy you anything. If I say the line, money is the root of all, and you say evil or something negative, then you're not ready to accept money. You have money karma, and obviously that's not gonna help you get anywhere in life, money-wise, and be abundant. You have to be in love with yourself first before intake of anything, intake of love from others. If you don't love yourself first, it will make it very hard for other people to love you. For example, if you're looking for love, that's your first mistake. You shouldn't be looking for love. You don't chase, you attract, honey. Get that right, okay? So don't chase love. It will come to you whenever it's meant for you. And if it's not coming to you anytime soon, that means you have to fix something within. If you're happy with yourself, the universe will give back to you. The universe is a mirror, so whatever you give out, it will come back to you reflecting. If you love yourself first, it will make it very easy for others to accept you and love you. And if it's very hard for you to love yourself, that's something that you have to fix before anything else. Because yourself always comes first. It's never personal to anybody else. You always come first, so make sure you're happy. If you always think negative about yourself or negative about any situations or anything, the situation will be negative. You can manifest subconsciously, and the mind feeds off of repetitions, which also creates habits. Let's say that you have this new project from school that you need to work on ASAP, and let's say that you wanted to start today. Oh, you don't have enough time. Actually, you do have enough time. You make time for what you want to do. So if you don't start today, you're going to say, oh, I'll start tomorrow. That will create a habit. And then tomorrow, you'll say, oh, I'll start it the next day after that. And that's not how it goes. So if you say you love yourself, I'm going to love myself today. I'm going to love myself right now. I am beautiful. I am content. I am happy with myself. I am happy with being in this body. You must remember that you're only experiencing this body. This body is not yours. This body was given to you. So make the best of what you have. This mind is not yours. This mind creates emotions that you feel to yourself. Your mind is poison, but it can also be your antidote. So as much as it can make you hate yourself, it can make you love yourself 10 times more. So all you got to do is want to accept the love from yourself. Then you'll learn self-love. The power is always within. Just remember that. That's the first topic. I just wanted to get that off my chest because people don't realize self-love can bring you endless opportunities. It can give you happiness. That's the root of your happiness, is being happy with yourself. As long as you're happy with yourself, then nothing else will bother you. No problems. Like, you could be going through the worst life ever. As long as you love yourself, it will be the happiest life you ever experienced. I promise you that. This goes into my next topic of speaking on mental disorders such as depression, anxiety, and etc. All of these disorders are only events of emotions. Your mind labels these as, depression, anxiety, and etc. Really, the source comes within. And no amount of doctors can prescribe you any type of medicine that will actually heal yourself. It will only damage your being in taking all these pills. That's why you have negative effects on your body whenever you intake these pills. It will only make the situation worse. It won't help. Mother Nature, she heals us. She gives us things from the earth that will actually heal you. Your number one healer is your mind, because the source is within your soul also. You can make yourself happy. You can break out of your depression and your anxiety. Your fear is created by the mind. Like, literally, you could be fearless. How I am. I say I don't fear nothing, but if you see me hanging from a cliff, yeah, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be scared because, like, I'm hanging from a cliff. Oh my God, I'm gonna hurt myself. But if it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. And it's time to live my afterlife. I'm just trying to give an example on how everything exists inside of your mind. So you can stop your depression. You can stop your anxiety. You just have to be willing to want to. People actually do want to be depressed sometimes. Tell me, I was like a year and a half ago, I wanted to be depressed for some reason because the situation that I was in just hurt my feelings so much, and I was like so buried into my feelings and how I felt about the situation. I created the depression myself. You create the depression yourself. So basically what happened was I was in a toxic relationship, and I was very sad because the relationship was very, very toxic, and it was hurting my mental illness. So it got to the point where I became depressed. But as soon as I got out the relationship, I wasn't depressed no more. You could go get all the help you want, and it won't stop your depression unless you want to stop your depression. And if you don't want to, then it won't stop. But if you do want to and you want to seek for help, just seek from within. Ask your soul, like, what do you want? Set your attention. But then people will always take the take on, oh my gosh, how can I stop being depressed if this person keeps cheating on me? How can I stop being depressed if people keep passing in my family and in my life? How can I stop being depressed if I don't have any money? How can I be depressed whenever there's so much things wrong with my life? I personally turn negative things into positivity. Like if somebody passes, I'll mourn over them. I'll be sad, but I won't let it turn into depression. Even though they had a big effect on me, I won't let it turn into depression because I look at it in a better way. Like, I'll see you soon. They're in the spiritual realm, or they're living on to their afterlife now. So it's my turn to fulfill my life and make them proud because I'll see them soon. Of course, I'll miss them, but it's normal. And I'm not gonna say like get over their passing or anything, but death is inevitable. You can't change it. Everybody dies. Everybody has their time, and everybody lives their life. So just look at the things in a positive way. If the person is cheating on you, it has nothing to do with you. Remember, nothing is ever personal. What that person got going on is with that person. People will say, oh my gosh, I'm depressed because I don't have any money, or everything's wrong with my life. Baby, you don't need money to be happy. There's people out living on a lake in a van and are the most happiest people in the world because they ain't got to worry about no bills. They ain't got to worry about nothing in this world. Money sometimes can be the root of all happiness. That's what I think. But money can be the root of all evilness in your situation. If you're depressed because you don't have any money, then you need to turn that all around. You need to be happy and accept the money that you are getting. You got to be grateful for what you already do have. And if you don't, then you won't go any further in life to where you want to be. You have to be happy in order to receive all these things that you need to receive. You can't be depressed and receive a lots of money. That goes back to what I was saying, how people could have sad souls but have a lot of money. That doesn't work like that. You have to be happy with yourself, honey. Don't be sad that you don't have all the money in the world, and don't compare yourself with all these people that do have the money in the world, because at the end of the day, you're living for you. We all die and we only live once.
What did he say?
That's a false saying because I believe in afterlives and past lives, but you only get this life once, so enjoy it. Don't be stressed about no money. Don't be depressed about somebody cheating on you. Don't be stressed about somebody that passed because you'll see them again. Now let's go into my next topic of receiving your dream life. In order to receive your dream life, you have to break out those barriers that I just talked about, and now learn to accept love from people when they try to give you love. Learn to accept money. I know people have that mindset like, oh no, I just want to get it for myself. Like, no, I don't like accepting things from people. It makes me feel selfish. You have to break out of that habit in your mind. You have to learn to accept things because the universe will love to give you everything that you desire for this lifetime. You just have to learn to accept it. You could pass up so many opportunities for yourself if you don't learn how to accept things for you. And that goes into the self-love, and everything is within your mind. You just have to learn to accept it. And as long as you accept what the universe gives to you, then you will be prosperous. You will be content. Also, ask the universe for these things. Ask the universe for happiness. Ask the universe for money and, abundance. Ask the universe for these things, and I promise you the universe will give it to you. Just be patient. Then you will receive everything you're desired for this lifetime. You have a set path for this life. The universe already gave you your path for this life. Of course, it's not going to tell you. That's boring. If you know every step in your life, that's like knowing the book before you even read it. Would you like to continue on this path? I recommend doing prayer to the universe, to your highest source, or to any God that you believe in. I recommend meditating also. That will keep you peace of mind. Prayer is talking to the universe. Meditating is listening to the universe. I also recommend using incense and also sage. If you can't see it in the background, I have sage. And I only recommend those if you're happy with yourself, obviously. I mean, you don't want to give the power to the outside sources. Yes, crystals and sage and incense are good to use, but if you're just depending on these things to, you know, block your negative energy, or crystals to heal yourself, then you need to find that within. I believe that these things will also help you on your spiritual journeys. I started my spiritual journey probably about a year ago whenever COVID started. Spirituality is just the open book. It's endless possibilities. So you believe in whatever you want to believe. If you guys want more detailed videos on the topics that I discussed today, which is self-love, depression, anxiety, my manifestation strategies, how to use crystals, how to cleanse crystals, how to help sage clear out negative energy, and you know, how to attract abundance, then comment down below what video you'd like to see me do next. Help build your girl up. I can help you. You can help me by giving me a like, comment, and also subscribe. And thank you for joining me.